here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games in home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome, folks, to the Plains in Jordan-Hare Stadium, the home of the Auburn Tigers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the UTEP Miners, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Underway. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So UTEP's offense will get the first swing today. Now a brand new step in this season that gets even more intense. A playoff game on a college campus, Kurt. What an environment here. What a special moment for both these teams.
Chris, we're all big fans of what we see in the playoff, especially on these college campuses. Find out how good this team on the road can be. Can they navigate the waters of dealing with not just a great team, but dealing with a hostile environment? It's a lot, but let's see if they can get it done.
He's running out of time here. Breaks free. It's a nice gain. We'll move the football up to the 27.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Just complete domination here by this Auburn defensive lineman, able to come up with that sack. And just think about it over the years since you and I have been doing college football. Way back to guys that Auburn's had, like Andre Bruce, such an electrifying pass rusher off the edge. Tracy Rocker, more from the inside. Nick Fairley, another guy that could dominate. Boy, Auburn's had some great ones.
A serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Running back has it on a screen now. When the tackle is made, the defense was ready for that screen. They stop him short of the first down.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
They'll kick it away here. And here's the return. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. The Auburn Tigers offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kurt. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
When they don't block the defensive end, it shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. It shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Running back grabs it on the screen. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to have seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a 4th down decision.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. The coverage seem able to bring the returner to the ground. The Miners offense is back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Handoff taken, trying to run it behind the big left tackle.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Give it to the back again. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a third down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
And the Miners will have to kick it away. We're going to kick it away for the second time. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. Last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. The receiver makes the catch. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on the quarterback there. That was a strong safety sneaking in. I don't think the quarterback saw him, and eventually comes home with a sack.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And the ball is hauled in. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He pulls in the catch. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. No chance for a return. That football bounces away from the returner and heads out of bounds. UTEP's offense is back out there now. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Back behind the quarterback, a line in the pistol. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Tries to get it to the running back. Catch made on the left side. He's in the clear. The 30. 4 set of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Looking to scramble now. And they're able to get him down.
Well, the pressure just couldn't quite get to him there. They forced him out to his right on that bootleg, but give him credit. He held his poise, looked at the entire field, couldn't find anybody open, and he just pulled it down and picked up a nice gain.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the first down. Does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go. He got a new set of downs.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. Touchdown, UTEP, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Short throw complete to the tight end. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking right. This one caught. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Auburn getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
The pocket breaking down. The outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, going to throw for the first down. It's another deep shot. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. This offense shows its explosive ability. One huge play. They're set up just inside the red zone now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Caught quickly. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. And here's that wrinkle. The wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And it's UTEP in front, Kirk. We've reached the end of 1 in this quest to move 1 step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Through 1 period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the 2nd? Here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Using his legs, it's Henderson. They finally corral him at the 1.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
Another handoff to him on 2nd and goal. Touchdown, Auburn, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run. The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Now to try here for the extra point. And it's good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. The kickoff a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the UTEP offense back on the field now. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. And the defense come up with a stop this time. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Short pass finds the tight end. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. The Miners come to the line to run the hurry up.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Here's the handoff. He gets loose. As the first down is still going. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And then first down, right back to the running game. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle. Kirk showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Pressure is coming. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's not going to bring out the third down.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive to get ready for this next down.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking to scramble. He's got a first down and more. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. And the Miners with first and 10 here.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Important second down play coming up. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hold on here. We do have a flag down. Let's see what that's about. So the offense obviously declines that penalty on the defense, and the touchdown will stand. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead.
That makes the score UTEP 14, Auburn 7.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's a good coverage there. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looks at the sideline and it's complete, barely in bounds.
With such tough field position, at least you get some positive yards to give your punter a little bit more room. And who knows, maybe he can flip the field for you.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Let's see if he can make a play on this return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The Miners offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking deep down the left side. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage. And Mason is wrapped up after a solid return.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
Empty set now, 5 wide. First down, looking to throw the football. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws. It's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here.
It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. Touchdown, Tigers. He broke away and they couldn't catch him. This college football playoff game is all tied up. And Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly. And they're doing so with such high stakes. Answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Here comes the point after attempt. And there's the point after. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. UTEP's offense is back out there now. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. Finds room at the 30. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And here's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of it.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Can he make it to the marker? And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. The Miners will line up on 1st and 10. Looking for a receiver. Snags the quick throw. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Pass caught. Second down now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have. But you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
We're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks like he's going to run it. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening down. First down to the 27. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on 1st down now. Gives it to the back. And tests the middle and gets stuck. That is just not open for business today.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Set. Here's second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
And it's a throwaway. It's a good call down here in the red zone on 1st down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
This defense just cannot get off the field. Long march, moves on. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Second down, looking to throw it. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Tackle at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Miners. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Here's the point after attempt. PAT puts him in front by 7.
That makes the score UTEP 21, Auburn 14.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. They'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the Soft are able to bring him down quickly. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. And the Miners will kick this away to start the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with pass game. Play action here on first down. Quick throw to the left side. He makes the catch. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. The shotgun running play call. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Second down after that previous play.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Crucial third down play coming up. We'll give it to the running back. Fights through a tackle. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense. And here comes the punter onto the field.
On to kick it away.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the UTEP offense back on the field now. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First down, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Miners hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
What a big gain by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Deep shot to the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
So, 2nd down after the incompletion. They'll run it to the right side. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got it in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
But I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Defense is coming after him. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a flag. Will it keep the drive alive? So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. And the Miners will line up to punt it away. Pickup on that return. Backs lined up on either side of the quarterback. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be 1st down yardage. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Off the play fake. Looking to pass it. Makes a quick catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Hunter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on 3rd down? Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Receiver makes the catch. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down play coming up. Play fake, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Fox. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. Now it's 2nd down here. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The short completion of the tight end. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
And this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and when you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Catch made down inside the 25. And just like that, in one play, they've moved into scoring position at the 23.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Looks to the left, pass caught. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. A completion sets up a second down play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Third and short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on third down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
The field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. The Niners come to the line in a hurry-up.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He's got the first and still going. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Off the play fake on first down. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Couldn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Handoff to the back. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Running game is working. Let's stick with it on first down. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Really tough to run a good counter play when the linebackers aren't fooled at all. This time they get down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
It's a quarterback keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
It's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. The pass rush gets home.
You just felt that one coming. third down and long. Those defensive linemen are in that sprinter stance. They know the offense is going to have to throw. Great job of using that athletic ability and speed to get after the quarterback to come up with that sack.
And it's UTEP in front, Kirk, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? And the Miners will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. Oh, it lands just short of the goal line, but bounces in for a touchback. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. They kicked a field goal in the last drive. They're looking for the end zone this time. Ball handed off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. It's a shovel pass. Caught. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
Touchdown, UTEP. The special teams strike in this playoff game. Enormous moment. A punt return for a touchdown in a playoff game. That's a moment we're not going to forget for some time.
We won't forget about this one, and I don't think I'll ever forget the blocks that helped get him loose to be able to score this touchdown. He's going to get a lot of the credit. When they go back and watch the film, I think he's going to give an assist to the entire unit.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter.
That makes the score UTEP 28, Auburn 17.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Running back with the football. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense getting set. It's second down.
Here we go.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the fourth quarter, trailing. I think the defense is aware that you're going to be back there throwing the football, and they were locked in and anticipating that screen and kept it to a short gain.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. And he drops back in the gun. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there. Bears offense is back out on the field.
Well, down late in this football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for this, but they just couldn't come up with the execution.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Putting toward the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Miners.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter.
That makes the score UTEP 35, Auburn 17.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. The senior with excellent work after the catch. So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line and a new first down.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Finds his man. It's Henderson.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
A completion makes it second down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Breaks into open space. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Makes the catch downfield. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the fourth quarter, he comes up with his first catch.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Back in motion now. And it's a direct snap, bringing pressure. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. This This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Back to throw again. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Trying for a touchdown here. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And now here comes the point after attempt.
For the extra point.
And the PAT makes the lead 11, 35-24. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. UTEP's offense is back out there now. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Boy, when you can rip off a huge gain like that on a touch pass, it forces the defense to be more cognizant of the pre-snap motion to the edges. Now the pre-snap motion calls should keep that second-level defenders guessing.
The offense with 3 tight ends now on 1st down, trying to create a mismatch. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Toss play to the outside. He's got room to run. That's a nice play. It'll set him on 1st down now at the 12. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Miners look to keep this drive moving. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. On the run, it's Jackson. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, UTEP.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter.
That makes the score UTEP 40.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. Any hopes of staying alive in a playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Grab down the middle. It's Davidson. Enough for a first down at the 37. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
They're trailing by this much in the fourth quarter. The defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Brings up third down.
Looking to chuck it again. Lets it fly to the wideout.
Oh, what a grab!
Now play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Davidson.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Auburn now operating in the red zone. And the offense wisely spikes the ball here to stop the clock. 3rd and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. From the gun, he looks for an open man. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. And somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage.
False start off offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's a quick grab. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. They look to throw it here on second down. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw. After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards in the completion, but now it's fourth down. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. And the Miners will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. Trying for a fourth down completion. He's going to take off here. So they make the tackle what will be the final play of the game as the clock hits 0-0. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.